Welcome to Caracomp Insider, where high-tech facial recognition meets real-world intelligence. Here's something wild. A facial recognition system rated 99% accurate can still miss 1 out of every 100 genuine suspects. And that's under perfect lab conditions. In the real world, that failure rate can multiply dramatically. If you've ever seen a headline claiming facial recognition is nearly perfect, this matters to you. It matters if you work cases. It matters if you're a defense attorney challenging evidence. It even matters if you just unlock your phone with your face every morning. So here's the driving question. What does 99% accurate actually mean when the conditions aren't perfect? Let's start with the first building block, the benchmark gap. When agencies test facial recognition algorithms, they use controlled, high-resolution, passport-quality photos. Think of it like testing a car's fuel economy on a perfectly flat, closed track with no wind. The number they get is real, but it doesn't reflect your commute. Real investigative images come from CCTV cameras, social media grabs, and surveillance footage shot at weird angles. Those introduce blur, compression, and bad lighting. And that can drop a top-ranked algorithm's accuracy by 10 to 30 percentage points. So that 99%, it might be closer to 70 in the field. But here's where it gets clever. That single accuracy number is actually 3 different numbers wearing one name. There's the false match rate, how often the system says 2 different people are the same person. And there's the false non-match rate, how often it says the same person is 2 different people. Think of it like a security guard at a building. One guard lets too many strangers in. The other guard locks out people who actually belong. Both are wrong, but in completely different ways. And here's the catch. Tuning the system to reduce one error often increases the other. A fraud investigator needs to minimize false matches. A missing persons case needs to minimize false non-matches. Same tool, opposite priorities. Now you might be wondering, does this affect everyone equally? It doesn't. NIST testing has consistently shown that error rates for certain demographic groups can be dramatically higher. Darker-skinned women and individuals over 60 can see error rates 10 to 100 times worse than the headline number suggests. That's not a theory. That's documented in the same benchmarks people cite when they say 99%. Now here's what most people get wrong. They treat 99% accurate like a fixed property of the tool, like a ruler that either measures correctly or it doesn't. In reality, accuracy is a sliding scale that shifts with image quality, the subject's age, the camera angle, and demographic variables. So here's the bottom line. Every facial recognition accuracy score has an asterisk. That asterisk says, tested under these specific conditions. The moment your conditions differ, and they almost always do, your results differ too. Next time you read a headline about facial recognition being nearly perfect, ask the question that actually matters. Perfect under what conditions, and for whom? Now you know something most people in this industry don't. Use it. And when you're ready to put it to work, caracomp.com. We'll see you tomorrow.